Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Beat the Press podcast. If you cannot tell, when I have these on, that usually means that I am recording a YouTube/Spotify episode. So yes, this is also going to be going on the Spotify, the Apple Music, anywhere you find your podcasts, all the good stuff. So today, you read the thumbnail, you know what you're getting into. We have the NBA rookies about midway through the season. Let's see, how are these rookies? Are they living up to their expectations and all that good stuff? Because let me tell you, there are a lot of rookies that are surprising and a lot of rookies that aren't playing as good as they should be. Let's just get right into it. Okay. So, I was really debating if I want to go by draft order or just by however I want. And I'm really debating on going just by however I want. So, actually, we'll go by draft order. First overall pick, Anthony Edwards. He had three straight games of 20 plus points. That is absolutely phenomenal. He's averaging 15.4 points per game, 2.5 assists, 4.1 rebounds. He's shooting 38.1 field goal percentage and 31.5 from the 3-point. Very good stats. The only thing is that Minnesota is not a very good basketball team. That's very unfortunate, obviously, for Anthony Edwards, because the dude has so much potential. I mean, he's just out there. He is dunking on people. It seems like every week I'm seeing a new Anthony Edwards dunk highlight, and it's absolutely phenomenal because the dude has got some great bounce, and I feel like he can definitely be a centerpiece to this Minnesota team if they get compatible, if that makes sense. Minnesota is currently, I'm pulling up the standings right now. I didn't really want to do this, but I've got to. Minnesota's, they're last in the West at 9-30, so absolutely horrible, which is unfortunate, obviously, because it's kind of wasting this dude's career, but it's only one season. I just hope that Minnesota can get straightened out so Anthony Edwards will be able to really shine. All right, next up, we're not going to go and talk about James Wiseman, the number 2 pick. I want to talk about the number 3 pick, LaMelo Ball, arguably the best rookie. Not even arguably at this point, actually. He is the best rookie. And honestly, I will say it. I did not think he was going to be this good. LaMelo Ball, I felt like was all hype. But he came into Charlotte, played with the Hornets. I was like, he's not going to do good. He's not going to do good. He has helped the Hornets have their first above 500 record. They are currently 19-18 since, I don't even know when the last time the Hornets were this good. He's the youngest player to get a triple-double. He seems to just boosted this whole Hornets team up a level. They just love the kid, really. I'm pulling up here. He plays with good spirit. You can tell his teammates like playing with him, said Portland coach, tell Sirius XM Radio. He comes in there every day with a good attitude. Not only his game is going to be great, but he's going to be great for the league. Yeah, he's just so fun to watch. He's averaging 15.8 points per game, 6.4 assists, 6.1 rebounds, 14.9% field goal percentage, and 38.7 from the 3. So pretty good 3-point shooter, which is, I don't know, I wasn't really expecting that, but I guess I should have, considering when you watch his high school highlights, the dude is shooting from anywhere on that court. LaMelo Ball really seems to have turned this Charlotte Hornets franchise around, and they could really be legit contenders in a couple of years. They really feel like they're just a couple pieces away because they're in the East. The East is really up for grabs, minus the Brooklyn Nets. LaMelo could really be a star in this league, kind of like Zion, kind of like Luka. We just kind of got to wait and see how he develops, though. But yeah, he's probably he is definitely actually the rookie leader right now, probably going to win Rookie of the Year, which, again, I will eat my words forever. I thought he was going to not be very good. I thought he was going to go first overall and be a big old bust and this and that one. Really looks like he should have definitely been the first overall pick. However, I do like him in Charlotte. Supposedly, the Warriors are going to draft him at 2. Not too sure how true that whole rumor is. I'm kind of happy the Warriors didn't pick him. I don't think it could have been as good with the Warriors system. The Warriors just didn't really need another wing player, although his defense is very, very good. LaMelo Ball definitely has got a lot of potential, and I'm very excited to see how he progresses in the future. Next up here, the number 2 overall pick, James Wiseman, playing for my Golden State Warriors. I'm very confused on this guy. I was a huge Wiseman fan, and I was very happy we picked him because, the Warriors, they need a big. Though he's averaging 12 points per game, playing really good. When he's on the court, you know he's on the court. He always is making plays, whether that's dunks, whether he's getting rebounds. Only thing is, in my opinion, I feel like he's just a little bit too skinny. I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly seeing him get backed down by other bigger centers, and that is going to be a problem if he doesn't put on some weight or doesn't get stronger. Although he is shooting pretty good, shooting 37.9% from the three-point line, averaging 5.9, almost 6 rebounds, all the 0.6 assists. He's a center. What do you expect? I really like James Wiseman, and I think that he was the perfect fit for the Warriors. People are saying, oh, Warriors should have got LaMelo Ball, this and that. No, I like Wiseman, and I think he'll develop. He doesn't really get much minutes, though, I've noticed. When the Warriors are playing, they don't really put Wiseman in the fourth quarter or like the crunch time. He's just kind of more there to set the game up in the beginning. Actually, he wasn't even starting for a while. I'm not too sure if he is still. He might still be coming off the bench. All I know is Wiseman is not getting as much playing time as he should be. And, Curry spoke about it. He said, you got to earn it. You're going to earn the time, which I can respect. And I think starting now, we're about at the halfway of the season. I think he will start getting more minutes. And, yeah, I'm very excited for Wiseman to come in the future. Warriors are currently a 9th seed, 20-19, which is very surprising to be a 9th seed. I mean, 20 wins in the East, that would be enough to be in the playoffs, which is kind of funny. Warriors have been very surprising, though, in my opinion. Being a Warriors fan, I did not think it would be this good, and I'm very happy, obviously. I mean, I'm loving it. Okay, next up, Tyrese Haliburton. Really like this kid. He went to the Sacramento Kings. He was the 4th overall pick, I believe. 4th or 5th overall pick. No, 4th overall pick was Patrick Williams. I believe Haliburton was 5th or 6th. He's been really good. I actually thought he would be pretty good when he got drafted by the Kings. I was a little shocked, honestly. Not too sure. I don't know. I mean, the Kings already have De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield. They got Tyrese Haliburton, who's a very good scorer. He was hurt 4 games, and he's only played 2 games since, where he scored 8 and 5, which is not a very good sign, obviously. But he's coming off of injury. You can cut him some slack. It's all right. I got you, bud. 12.8 points per game, 48.3 field goal percentage, 43% 3-point percentage, 3.5 rebounds per game, and 5.2 assists per game. He's basically out there. He's kind of doing it all. Tyrese Haliburton is really good for the Kings, I feel like. And the Kings, with De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese, I feel like, have a good set of guys to build around. I am still a Bagley fan. I think Bagley has a lot of potential still. I know he's a little injury prone and people are kind of giving up on him. I still think he got it in him. I just think he just needs the time to develop, and I definitely think Fox, Haliburton, and Bagley, I think they're going to be good together. Hopefully the Kings can wrap it together and hopefully build around Haliburton and Fox and kind of, start contending for a playoff spot, because I don't remember the last time the Kings were relevant, honestly. Kings just really have been kind of a bottom tier team, kind of middle of the road, a little bit relevant, but not super relevant. I really like it. I don't know. I live in the Bay Area. Sacramento's a couple hours away, about an hour away, actually. I take that back. So I've always had a special place in my heart for the Kings. Next rookie here, Emmanuel Mudiay. Now this man has shocked many people. Nobody thought Emmanuel Mudiay would be number 3 in the NBA Keo rookie ladder. The only thing is, though, he's a little up and down. Yes, he's fun. He's fun to watch, and he's helped the Knicks be let's see. I know that they're in the playoffs. The Knicks are currently a 7th seed. You got the Knicks and Hornets at the 6th and 7th seed. Who would have thought? If you went up to somebody in 2010, let's say, and said, hey, in 2021, the Knicks and Hornets are going to be the playoffs. How do you think that they're going to react to that? That's just absolutely blasphemy, but I like it. I like rooting for the underdogs, the bad teams that are coming up, as I stated in my last NBA video. But yeah, Emmanuel Mudiay, he's averaging 12.5 points per game, shooting 39.5 field goal percentage, 2.3 rebounds, and 2.4 assists. He can definitely be a cornerstone for these Knicks in the future. Julius Randle has obviously been probably the reason why the Knicks are performing so well, but Emmanuel Mudiay, you can't take that away from him. He's still out there. He's still balling. He just has to be a little bit more consistent, and he'll be definitely very good for the Knicks in the future. So that's really 5 rookies that I really wanted to highlight and talk about, because they've really been shining in my eyes, at least. However, that doesn't take away from the other NBA rookies that are out there. Nico Mannianen, or however you say his name, Mannianen, I don't really know. He doesn't get much minutes, but he's also a Warrior, so I just wanted to give a shout out to him real quick because I really like the dude. I thought he was going to be the steal of the draft. He's getting more minutes now, and I'm happy about it. Some other rookies that I want to give a quick shout out to. Tyrese Maxey for the 76ers. He came in, I remember when he came in and I put on an Instagram comment, oh, he's going to drop 60 points as like a joke. And I believe he dropped 40 that night or something like that. So that was kind of funny. But the only thing is, like, he is kind of on a little bit of decline, which is unfortunate. Although the Sixers have been succeeding. So there's that. Actually, I'm trying to see right now. Can't find it, but yeah, Tyrese Maxey. We'll see how he does. He can maybe step things up. Denny Avdiji. I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name. The Wizards haven't really found much success this year. Maybe they're kind of starting to slowly pick up a little bit. Obviously, Bradley Beal is the star of that team. And then second come Russell Westbrook. But Denny Avdiji, he's out there. He's doing his thing. Denny Avdiji, he's just out there doing his thing. I thought he was going to be like a super sharpshooter. He's just been doing all right. Obviously, not going to hate on the dude because I still like the dude. Patrick Williams, who I believe was the 4th overall pick. Don't quote me on that, but I believe he was. He was for the Chicago Bulls. Now, a lot of people are questioning this pick, me included. But then after a day went by, I was like, you know what? I'm going to root for Patrick Williams. I hope that he is the best player of this draft. He obviously isn't. But, that's just not his fault. The Bulls are kind of shaky right now with everything going on exactly right now. Bulls are kind of just tanking. They're not going to be good for a minute. They're not like a few pieces away. No. They kind of need to bring in a star to pair with Zach LaVine and some other role pieces to actually start competing for a playoff spot. Okay. And then Sadiq Bey. Me and my brother were going over how to pronounce this dude's name. Sadiq Bey for the Detroit Pistons. You may not have heard of him because I am not going to lie, I did not. I don't watch much basketball, if you can't tell from these videos. For the Detroit Pistons, this dude is the king of consistency. He had a crazy long streak of 10 plus points. And I mean, you just look at his stats and it's just 13, 14, 7, 10, 17, 13, 10, 11. This dude is just consistent. Speaking of consistent, I mean, he's averaging 10.1 points per game, shooting 40.3% out of Villanova. Just what a guy. Sadiq Bey. I had no idea who he was. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to come here in front, I knew that this guy was going to be goated. He's been doing so good, this and that. I had no idea who he was until I was doing the research for this video. And I was like, who is this guy? And I mean, he's just been absolutely consistent. And obviously, not many good things are coming from the Detroit Pistons. But Sadiq Bey is one of the good things. Also, quick shout out to Isaac Okoro from the Cleveland Cavaliers. I really like the dude. Averaging about 8.1 points. This is kind of an outdated article, but 8.1 points per game. And his defense has been very, very good. And that's going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's probably so many rookies that I did not talk about, and I apologize for that. But, there's so many players I could fit in just a short amount of time. I don't like to make these videos long. And that's going to be about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into the Beat the Best podcast. I'm your host, Javid Takar. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.